Okay, I think the last video cut off the butterfly a little bit, so I'm going to show you how to do that butterfly again, and maybe even show you a little bit of a different way. So I'm going to you're loading your brush up in the yellow and the white, the number 12 flat, and that's what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can see so well, but I'm going to try. Okay, I'm going right back over where I started. I stand up on the chisel edge like this at an angle. You know, actually I'm going to show you one on your practice paper, and that way you can maybe see this a little bit. I'm standing up on the chisel edge and I'm pushing flat. Just kind of, I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm holding way back on there. I'm holding my arm off the table, standing on the chisel, I'm pushing flat, and I'm just pulling down, and then I'm pulling it to a point. And you get a nice little flat piece. And then I'm coming right back over here. I'm going about halfway. I'm pushing and I'm pulling it to a point. Okay? Stand up here again, push down and pull. And then it takes two little ones to come up to make the bottom of it. Okay? You know, I think I'll pick up some purple to show you. That way, or maybe the berry wine. That way you can see a little bit better. I think you can't see the yellow very well. So I'm using a dirty brush. I'm going to have some little colors here. Okay. Let me go right over here. Right here. Okay, butterfly. Got my butterfly at an angle. Okay, and I'm leaning forward like this, pushing and standing right back up. I don't think I got so you can see that. Let me see. Here we go. Technical difficulties. Alright, standing up on the chisel edge, I'm pushing forward and I'm pulling and standing. Standing right back up, push down, forward, and stand up. Going back and get that chisel edge, I'm picking up some berry wine. Now this time I'm going to stand kind of horizontally. See that little line right there? Take that line, I'm going to lean forward and I'm going to pull it up. This is going to be the little butterfly's kind of wings at its bottom. Okay? Then you're going to take your number 1 script liner brush. If your inky paddle's dried up, so pick up like 3 different drops of water, gives an inky green, a thicket. Remember, 3 times the charm. Roll it around in your brush and pull that out. Let me see here. Brush and pull it out. Okay. Now, with the butterfly, a lot of people have tendency to start their head way up here. And their butterfly's heads really start right where their wings are. So I'm going to be standing straight up and down. I'm going to push down and make that head a little fuller. I'm going to pull down around that, kind of like a backward C. And then start standing up. It makes a nice little body with a little tail. Okay? And I'm going to touch and pull that in. This one's a little higher. It's touch and pull that in. And that makes a nice little butterfly. Okay? So we're going back to your project. This is the last element on your project. I'm going to reload my brush again with the yellow, so you may not be able to see it as well as you would like to. I've got to push this back out so you can see where I'm putting it. Okay, and see, this one right here already has the 2 yellows. So since I've already got the green loaded, I'm going to go ahead and fill that one in. I'm going to touch, I'm going to push down right here, and I'm going to pull its head down, start standing, 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 till I'm on the very tip of that, and that makes a really nice thin body. Touch, pull down, touch, pull down, touch, pull down. Okay. Alright. Now there's another one. There's 2 butterflies on here. The next one is at the very top. It's up in this area. So we're going to load my brush back up again, because you remember I had it loaded in the maroon or the berry wine. Okay. Pull the paper around so you can see. I'm going just the opposite direction. Touch and pull in. touch and pull in. Pull in 2 small ones. Picking up some of that inky green. Pull it in there like this. Okay. Now I'd like to turn mine just a little bit on this one so I can get to it. So, let's see. My head's going to be right here, so I'm touching. Make it a little fatter. Now I'm pulling it down. I'm going to start lifting, lifting, lifting. Make a nice little point. Touch, pull in, touch, pull in. And there, now you've got your butterfly. Now, one of the things that I forgot to tell you on the other video was on the center of the daisies, I like to use a little bit of burnt sienna, which is a little bit of a brown, to fill those daisy centers in. Okay? And then you want to take and put your name in. And we talked about that earlier with the inky green. So every good artist wants to sign their work, so I'm just signing my name, Donna. And I use the script liner brush to do that, okay? If you want to, you can add some more leaves anywhere you want. You might want to add a couple over the top of your trailing flowers. But pretty much that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. If you'd like me to critique your picture, I'll be glad to do that as well. If you'd like to share your picture with me, I'd love to see it. So I hope you've enjoyed this class as much as I've enjoyed painting with you, and hope to see you in our next class. Thank you.